Today, we are going to make a movie analysis of the movie The Primer. So, The Primer is a 2004 science fiction film written and directed by Shane Carruth. So, the movie revolves around two engineers, Aaron and Abby. Aaron is played by Shane Carruth and Abby is played by David Sullivan. These two who accidentally discover a way to create a time machine while working on a different project in their garage. As they delve into the possibilities of time travel, the plot becomes increasingly complex. The characters use the time machine to engage in financial speculation, taking advantage of their ability to influence events in the past. However, as they exploit the technology, they find themselves entangled in a web of multiple timeliness, paradoxes, and unforeseen consequences. The narrative is intentionally intricate and non-linear, challenging viewers to piece together the events and understand the implications of the characters' actions. As the story unfolds, trust between the characters breaks down, and the ethical dilemmas associated with manipulating time becomes more pronounced. So what is the special relativity depicted in the movie The Primer? So the movie does not explicitly depict special relativity, but it involves complex and intricate time travel that are somewhat reminiscent of relativistic effect. The specific scientific principles and real-world implications of the movie Primer explore several concepts, primarily focusing on time and its potential implications. While the film doesn't explicitly adhere to established scientific principles, it incorporates elements that resemble concepts from physics and engineering. The real-world implications of the movie's concepts are intricate and involve potential paradoxes and the ethical dilemmas. Some of it are time dilation. The movie involves time loops, characters experiencing events out of sequence. Resembling some aspects of time dilation is a phenomenon depicted or predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity, where time can pass at different rates for observers in different gravitational fields or moving at different speeds. Causality and paradoxes in the primer involves or explores the consequences of altering past and produces causal loops, where events in the future influence the past. While time travel in this manner remains speculative, it touches on concepts related to closed time-like curves and potential paradoxes, which are subjects of discussion in theoretical physics. The film introduces the idea of time loops and multiple timeliness, leading to paradoxes such as encountering their past and future selves. This challenges traditional notion of causality and raises questions about free will. Its ethical consideration of time travel is that the film delves into the ethical implications, including the responsibility that comes with manipulating one's timeline. While not a direct scientific concept, ethical considerations become more prominent in discussions of emerging technologies and their potential impact. The central theme of Primer is actually the time travel, achieved through the construction of a device. The movie doesn't delve into the specifics of how time travel works, but uses it as a narrative device to explore the consequences of altering one's past. So, in the engineering and technology, the characters in the film are portrayed as engineers. The movie actually emphasizes the technical aspects of building the time travel device. It explores the consequences of individuals stumbling upon powerful and potentially dangerous technologies without fully understanding their implications. The ethical dilemma in the movie is that the characters navigate the consequences of time travel. Ethical dilemmas arise. Choices made in the past have unforeseen effects on the present and future, leading to moral questions about responsibility and the potential for unintended harm. So the communication and information paradox. So the film touches on the challenges of communication across different timelines. The characters use recorded messages to convey information of their past selves, but this process introduces complexities and uncertainties, contributing to the intricacies of the plot. The movie Primer doesn't adhere strictly to no scientific principles and intentionally leaves many aspects of its time travel mechanism ambiguous. The real-world implications explored in the movie are more philosophical and speculative, raising questions about the nature of time, causality, and the ethical considerations of manipulating one's own timeline. The film's intricate plot and deliberately complexity have made it as a subject of fascination and discussion among audiences interested in speculative science fiction. So the primer incorporates elements of speculative science fiction, and while it explores intriguing concepts related to time travel, it doesn't strictly adhere to our current understanding of physics. However, some concepts and ideas in the movie vaguely align with certain principles in theoretical physics. It is important to note that the movie Primer takes creative liberties and doesn't provide a detailed and consistent scientific explanation for its time travel mechanics. The movie intentionally leaves many aspects ambiguous, contributing to its complex, challenging narrative. While the film engages with speculative ideas inspired by physics, it should be appreciated more as a work of fiction than a strict representation of our current scientific understanding.